focus here. Let me get focused. Let's get into it. Because a lot of y'all third eye, y'all think it's open, it's not open. You know what days we living in? You see what's going on with this month? And it's looking like Sodom and Gomorrah, and it's looking like the days of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah, the Sodomites, what have you. This agenda that they forcing on little children, leave my children alone. People escalating in the streets because a certain agenda is trying to force. They're not even wet out the womb yet. They're pre-K kindergarten. And already trying to indoctrinate them with a sexual orientation lifestyle that they have to choose. They not of age to choose. They in the stages of sponging and learning and adapting to this new existence they living in, and it's a miracle that they was conceived and born and on this earth. I mean, just like I said, they not even wet out the womb. And this agenda, y'all know what agenda I'm talking about. It's trying to force their philosophies and rhetoric on our innocent children. You see, I follow scripture. So the days of Noah, y'all know the rest. So shall the end be. And it's ramped up. It's sped up now. This is why y'all gotta prepare and get your house in order and fight the good fight until God call you home, because it's sped up. Those as followers of the Lord, non-believers, this is not for you. Unless you want to confine and come into the fold. This video is not for you if you don't believe in the Most High. You believe in other. You got people that believe in Satan. They got satanic churches everywhere. Believe in evil. They think evil is good. Everything is upside down. They think evil is good and good is evil. See? That's what the devil is a master of confusion. Is a liar. And these things is ramped up. It's getting intensified. And these are, if you living, and if you gotta be, I'm gonna say it, you gotta be foolish not to know we living on borrowed time. This video is not to scare. This video is to warn you that troubling times is just only gonna get worse. They doing the same thing. What happened? It's not gonna, God's principles and all the statute of commandments is not gonna change. It's an abomination. He vomits on that lifestyle. Civilizations was destroyed because of those lifestyles. You think it's going to change? Burnt with sulfur and brimstone. You go over there in Sodom, it's high concentration of sulfur deposits. They've done multiple documentaries about that. High concentration of sulfur deposits in the earth. Nothing grows there. Everything is dead. Even the little sea, dead. That's why they call it the Dead Sea. Nothing grows there. That is the punishment. Okay? For being disobedient to the law, statutes, and commandments. It's law. He's not going to change. And you can see the pillar of salt. When he turned Khan's wife into a pillar of salt, it's still right there today. Right there. To stand the testament of time to warn you. That's why I say, look back. Don't look back. Don't look back in your past. If you've been sinning, don't look back. Don't look back. Focus on the here and now. Capitalize. Change yourself. Come on in and realize it's a God you got a fellowship with and worship and live out his law, statutes, and commandments, or you're going to suffer. And there's a reason why a lot of people suffering, even on YouTube, even as content creators or non-content creators. People got a lot of issues in their life because 9 times out of 10 they sinning. They cheating on each other. They're murdering each other. They're stealing from each other. They're doing everything conceivable. But not following the law, statutes, commandments. This thing is not like rocket science. It's not that complicated. Either you follow the law, statutes, commandments, or you suffer. That's it. It's the reason why people in the state they are in. They suffering because they disobedient, and that's the torture. That's the torment. Why God ain't make you? God ain't create. Look. God ain't create you, me, and the rest. He didn't create. He didn't create the human existence to suffer. He gave us a playbook, you know, front to back, back to front, and it's called the basic instructions before leaving Earth. He gave us the playbook. I'm gonna put this in football analogies. He gave us the playbook to run the audible, to run the screen pass, to run the quarterback sneak. He gave us the play linebacker, blitz head, blitz that. You know, he gave us the play to go to the playoffs. He gave us a playbook to go to the Super Bowl and win God's Super Bowl. Okay? To all the fellas that still sponsor football. You gonna keep losing? You gonna keep being scrubs? Or you gonna come out those streets and be men and take care of business as a man supposed to do and put God first and let all else, fall in. Look, it's time to wake up, brothers and sisters. We are in the days of Noah. Yes, we are. You read the book. Everything they was doing in Noah's time, they doing right now, and you know what came. They didn't listen. They turned up. They partied, orgies, this, that, boom. Calamity came. And it ain't like he was warning them and telling them and warning them and warning them. It's something coming. It's something coming, and it's something coming now. I don't know what that something coming is, but it's gonna be some issues. It might be a major disaster, a calamity. It's something. Because it's planned again. It's like it's going back in the time of biblical days. It's going back in the days of Noah. It's just there it go. And it tells you, it warns you. That's a warning. That's a warning. So as the days of Noah. They talking about the days of Noah. That's past. They talk now. Now they're talking future tense, which is now future. Not past. That past. That happened. That event happened. That the Lord, what do they call it? Deluge happened. Okay. Now, if you go back in the Old Testament, you'll know. Let's get scientific here. You'll know. Once the whole world was a tropical region. Okay. We got oceans, lakes, bays, rivers. That's because of the flood. We got old settlements that's underwater. Some due to the slave trade and due to when we was free, free women and free men. Vice versa, they flooded us out and dammed up stuff. So it's a lot of this young guy be doing this on, a couple people be doing it on TikTok, talking about all the sabotage and stuff they done. And it's a lot of people they're swimming in graveyards and everything. And it's our plantations. Plantations we used to own everything. But that's another video, okay? That's just go to show you black people got so much entitlement. We got so much stuff that we don't even know about because half of us we still don't study our history. We still don't study our history. We don't know how much we own. But they made sure they destroyed the court records. Like I said, that's another video. I could talk about that all day. Now let's get back to the days of Noah. And get back to I don't want to get too far-fetched off the topic. Like I was saying, you got to see that in the Old Testament, back, it wasn't, the whole world was like a Garden of Eden, okay? Firmament and dew and mist was enough for the nourishment, and for the irrigation of the tropical, of the earth, which was a whole tropical region. It's due to the flood why we got islands and why we got mountains, why we got lake beds and oceans and bays. That's the flood, man. Okay? Let's think about that. All this was connected. They talk about this. You talk about the continent and what Mu. I believe it. I believe the remnants like Easter Island and all of those, the remnants of Mu. Yeah, it lay smack in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, you just see the remnants of it. The Micronesian islands and the Polynesian islands at Easter Island and all that. That's just the remnants of a whole, not a whole continent. So it's a lot of mysteries. Okay? Pimp mysteries, pimp mysteries, pimp mysteries. Yeah. The days of Noah, man. Keep that in mind. We living in the days of Noah. So all our see this is these videos are self awareness to keep y'all on the right track. Keep y'all on the right track. If you know this like I know, you know what y'all got to do. Stop procrastinating. You gotta get because hey, I'm telling you, you gotta get right with God. Seriously, because you don't know when you're gonna go. You can go right now after you watch the video, have a heart attack, stroke, and die. But are you right with God? It's so many of us not right with God. It's sad. We still living in sin. We still doing everything conceivable. That's no, man. No, no, sir. No, ma'am. No, no, brothers. No, sisters. No. Stop. Come out of there. You see what's going on. You see the violence. The violence is escalating. You see people trying to distort their sexual orientation, meaning that God made what? Man, what? God made male and female. God made man and woman. Male and female. Man and woman. Male and female. Man and woman. Male and female. What is going on? And everyone trying to justify, trying to twist it. Where does say that? Where it say that in the Bible? I know one thing what it say in the Bible. It's total hellbound. It's abomination. That's what that's what it destroys. It decays. It brings on calamity. That due to those actions. Huh? You can't refute. You can't change. You can't dispute. It's law. Either live by God's law or suffer the consequences. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. If you live by the man of, hey, I'm telling you, if you live by God's law or suffer the consequences, you will keep suffering. Guarantee that. You want at least a pursuit of happiness on this earth, you got to come out them sins y'all in. You putting yourself in there. You putting yourself in that. You're killing yourself slowly. And then some of y'all get it over with. Just to go straight to the fire pits and the lava pits of the lake of fire. No. But time is now. I tell you, man, God is a wonderful God. God is a wonderful God. Because blood is spilling in the streets daily. Not just in where I live at, District Columbia, Maryland, Virginia, DMV, all over the place. Suburbia, countrysides. It don't have to be major cities and metropolis. It's rural, all kind of domestic and abroad. People getting clipped everywhere. All kinds of form of torture, murder, mayhem. Signs of the times, people. See, Lucifer and his minions, it's time. They time are running. That's why it's escalated. That's like I say, it's ramped up. And a lot of people that's in that, they are blindfolded because they agreeing with all these sinful actions that's in their soul, so they blindfold. They can't see. They think that is the life. And what it say? Man won't strive with my man won't strive with me. Man won't strive with me, being Lord. It's a great falling away already. A lot of brothers and sisters have gave up on the kingdom. They think this is the kingdom. We are just here for a minute, meaning that this is not our real home. Our real home is heaven. This is to show yourself approved. This is the test to show yourself approved, to be victorious over the demonic oppression and depression and mental illness that's causing a lot of souls to fall away. So that's why you got to fight the spiritual warfare, fight the good fight, so you can show yourself approved. So on Judgment Day, you won't be in a line, and the angel or whoever preside over the judge, God preside, Most High preside over the judgment. But just to sit there and say, "Depart from me," just to stand up, just to hear, "Depart from me, I know you're not. Depart from me, I know you're not. Depart from me, I know you not." Meaning you going straight to hell. You won't enter in the gate of heaven. Oh, you get at the gate, "Depart from me, I know you're not." Because you're judged on your works while you was living on earth. God sees everything. He's the all-seeing eye. See, that's that satanic part of Freemasons. Okay? You got to watch it. They take scripture and twist it in their own fraternities to mock. Actually, they are mocking God. They're not the all-seeing eye. God is. But they will take that and twist it. And they own indoctrination. And they're not the all-seeing eye. Okay? All-knowing, all-present, one who never sleeps, the all-seeing, the all-knowing, all-present, the one that never sleeps, the King of Kings. The father of the universe, the grand architect, even like the grand architect of the universe. Who surveyed the earth? Who laid the earth out? Breadth, width, length. Who took him up? Who took a certain prophet up to speak? Who took him up? Who took him on? Who took him through premonitions and dreams? Who showed him? Who showed Enoch? Enoch. Read the book of Enoch. Which correct me if I'm wrong. That was Noah's grandfather, right? I think I'm right. Noah's grandfather, something like that. But I know my thing is he's saying too much, and he lived to be 365 years old. Now, how many days in the calendar? Do I need to repeat this? Do I need to repeat this? How many days in a year? Do I need to say it again? How many days in a year? 365. And that's very ironic. And that's very ironic. 365 days, right? And Noah lived 365 days. No, he lived to see 365 years old. And you got 365 days in a year. And he lived to be 365 years old. Boy. Okay. See, I can go on and on. Love y'all, man. Just stay prepared. I always gotta, I love knowledge. I love studying. Yeah, man. I love giving people what they need. Give y'all some brain food, and I hope y'all digest it and nourish it. Until next time, I'm out of here.